Gachagua'S impeachment case is set to be determined today, and where I sit, I strongly believe that expectation of Rigathi Gachagua from the ruling will completely destroy the loyal opposition. Just listen.
Kabla sija kuja nikatolewa. Sasa wacha mimi ning'ang'ane next year nichaguliwe nikuwe rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, nikuje nyumbani nikutembelee. So Reverend, sisi tunafurahi. And we have come to say we are together with our Women's Guild and to give you the little support that we can get. Sisi tulifutwa kazi lakini tutauza ng'ombe 2-3 tusaidie nyinyi. Lakini next year tukirudi kwa kazi tutarudi. Si ndio? Naomba mtuombe. Nilitolewa kwa ofisi against the law, against the constitution tomorrow. Kesi imesikizwa, uamuzi ni kesho. Tomorrow. So si mtaniombea? Mtuombe, and we are ready for whatever outcome. If the 3 judges rule that we were treated unfairly and against the law and the constitution and lift the impeachment and let us be, we shall be grateful to God, and we shall be very grateful that there is a justice system in Kenya that works. I have confidence that our judiciary is independent, is impartial, and will give justice to Rigathi Gachagua and millions of his supporters across the country. If the ruling goes the other way, it is still okay. We'll still have an opportunity to go to the Court of Appeal and follow the legal remedies that has been provided by the Constitution. I want to urge my supporters across the country, irrespective of the outcome, to remain calm and peaceful. Rigathi Gachagua is a very peaceful person, and I want to ask our supporters to be peaceful and calm. You know, when I was removed from office, the people who removed me were laughing that Rigathi has been removed and his supporters are saying nothing. It is me who told them say nothing. Ukikasirika, unyamaze, uimbe. Just sing. And I ask my supporters to suppress their anger because we are peaceful people and we believe in doing things.
Gachagua is very clear that in case the court overturn his impeachment case, then Rigathi Gachagua is going to be on ballot come 2027. And that is a very dangerous move to loyal opposition. Just over the weekend, Kalonzo Musyoka availed himself as a presidential candidate of the said coalition, and Kalonzo gave up the details on how people will start to vote race for his presidential ambition. Just catch up.
Together, we shall comboa Kenya, we shall rebuild trust, we shall restore our dignity, including the dignity of the payslip. We shall renew the promise of our republic, and we will leave the next generation a country worthy of their hopes, worthy of their talents and their dreams. As senior counsel, I have in your midst a client.
Then now, when it comes that now Rigathi Gachagua will be on the ballot and Kalonzo Musyoka again will be on, then this will bring, if it will turn out that Kalonzo Musyoka will be on the ballot, then Rigathi Gachagua still will also on ballot. Now this will bring me to now to stand to understand that Rigathi Gachagua DCP party is Ruto small in loyal opposition. There is no way that opposition will front 2 candidates in this matter. Kalonzo Musyoka, let me say, Rigathi Gachagua and Fred Matiang'i, and expect that they will win the election. It will be just symbol number 2 with just back number 1 so that they can now win that rerun. And where I said, Rigathi Gachagua hana shida na Ruto. Immediately Rigathi Gachagua was impeached, Rigathi Gachagua was clear that I was impeached because nilienda harusi with a vehicle yenye haikuwa yetu. But now Rigathi Gachagua has a vehicle, and that vehicle is a DCP party, and Rigathi is determined to be on a ballot. That is clearly that Rigathi Gachagua will work with William Samoei Ruto come 2027. Then how will it be done? Hii kitu itafanyika aje? That's the question that most of you may ask me. When you look it very keenly, Rigathi Gachagua will have members of parliament from the said Mount Kenya region and some others part of this country that will shield Rigathi Gachagua from impeachment. Haitakuwa rahisi that what we witnessed in 2024 kuwekwa na kutolewa haraka sana. So Rigathi will have a strong say in parliament. A strong say in parliament that will have some of the members of parliament that will be pro Rigathi Gachagua. And that will give him a chance to work with William Samoei Ruto. And when you look it critically, Rigathi wants to be a president of this Republic of Kenya. Now, how will it come? Atasema, okay, when I support William Samoei Ruto, amalizane with this term that inakuja, then it will be easy for him now, Rigathi Gachagua, to do what? To be the president of this Republic of Kenya. Things itafanywa tu haraka. Rigathi Gachagua come 2027 now, he will start to campaign as the presidential election of the. Now when come 2027, after Rigathi Gachagua ameenda, then ataanza kusumbua within the government. He will be the deputy president, then now he will again starting to be like the opposition candidate. The same script that William Samoei Ruto played to Uhuru Kenyatta is the same script that Rigathi Gachagua want to play with William Samoei Ruto. So that ikikam 2027, Rigathi Gachagua will be in government as the deputy president of this Republic of Kenya, or rather the prime cabinet minister. Then Rigathi Gachagua will be the other side trying to kugonga serikali, meaning that at that time he cannot be impeached. Ako na watu wake in parliament that watakuwa na mshield when impeachment na come wanaangusha. So that what Rigathi Gachagua is I. Na hivyo automatic come 2032 he will be the presidential candidate of this country. So when you figure out 2032, who else will start to compete with Rigathi Gachagua na mshinde? Nobody. If you look at the side of the Buea region, the likes of Papa Aroma, hawatakuwa with that say to come and start to campaign. Rigathi Gachagua has a national platform, but when you look at Papa Aroma, just their Bungoma, so it will be difficult for them. So in 2032, Rigathi will stand out to be the only presidential candidate. Labda na wengine labda na hao wengine, but Kalonzo Musyoka, if he fails this, Kalonzo Musyoka will now slow down on his presidential ambition. Kwa sababu the age haitakuwa inamwallow again to be that vibrant. So Rigathi Gachagua's expectation from this impeachment case is going to destroy the loyal opposition completely. Kwa sababu it's going to give Rigathi Gachagua mandate to vie again, and that will be dangerous on side of loyal opposition. So hapo ndio ile kitu mnasikianga sacrifice haitakuwa, and it is very clear Rigathi nao atasema venye nimewaambia, ako na party, ako na support na ako na wabunge so if you work with Ruto, hata sisi tupige huko kelele like common mwananchi, but in politics we have to expect anything. What is your thought, guys? Do you really also think the way I'm thinking that this impeachment case of Rigathi Gachagua, in case it will be overturned, then it will be a big win to William Samoei Ruto's presidential election in 2027? Drop it in comment section. I'll be doing my best to read it and giving you a response. And with that, guys, peace and love.